Is high ticket sales better than a 4-year degree? In this video, I will be breaking down exactly the differences between them and comparing the pretty much results of going to college and getting. In this video, I did the best 4-year degree you can get and compared it to high ticket sales. So let's jump right into it. And these are all estimates based on my experience, what I've seen, and researching a bit online as far as a college degree goes. So the evidence is there. For a college degree, of course, everyone knows this, but you're going to spend 4 years studying, which in my opinion is a waste of time because you're not even going to learn anything. You're just learning what you learned in high school, I'm pretty sure, just over again, more in depth. So on average, I looked it up, tuition costs $20K per year, and I think that's like on the low end from what I've heard. So $100K in the whole, like kind of bare minimum if you go to like a regular college. I know you can go to community colleges, etc., but this is what most people are doing. So $100K in the whole, 4 years gone, you're $100K in debt. So let's just say you do that and you get out and you got the best degree, the best 4-year degree you can get, the most lucrative one. You were like semi-smart. You thought a little bit about the future. You didn't get a business degree. And you got the best degree there is. So I'm literally comparing the best college degree, the 4-year degree. I'm not talking about like 8 years, which, to be honest, you could compare the 8-year degree with high ticket sales, and I make close to what a doctor makes. So, and I'll be making more soon. But I'm doing the best 4-year degree. And so I looked it up. Engineers make an average of $111,000 per year. And this is between the ages of 25 to like 64. So literally people with tons of experience are still, like in the average, it's still 111. So that's less than 10K per month. So you could be doing engineering for like 10 years and you make less than this. You can be doing it for 30 years and make a bit more. And so like it's pretty capped. Like you're not like drastically increasing your income as you get better. And so that's less than 10K per month, which is kind of like the bare minimum to survive in today's society, in my opinion. Like, in my opinion, I don't know how you can survive on less, especially with like a family and if you want to live like a decent life. So most people get out of college and probably make like 50 to 60, which is terrible, absolutely horrible. And they're 100K in debt. So like half that money, literally half that money, every single one of their paychecks is getting put towards the debt. And this is how they get you in the hole, because you're literally working to pay off the thing that you did so that you can work. And it's just like you're stuck in this loop. Don't even get me started. But that's the college degree. Engineer, if you want to become an engineer, not bad. I mean, you're definitely smarter than most people. But 4 years, you're 100K in debt. And as far as high ticket sales goes, it takes a couple months max to learn. And if you get a mentor, education will cost less than 10K. Like even if I paid Cole Gordon, one of the best, I think, in the space in high ticket sales. And I paid $9,800 for him to mentor me. And it wasn't even him. It was just like his program. And it was just under 10K. So that's the most expensive one I've heard of. I always get the best because that's just what I do. And if you get a mentor, the education will definitely cost less than 10K, much less. So college compared to high ticket sales, it's like the very most expensive one you can get is a tenth of like on the cheap end of college. So it's 10% and it'll take you a couple months max to learn, and not even that long, to be honest. And in 3 to 6 months of, after actually learning that skill, it is very doable to make at least 10K per month. A month, my first job, so it took me like 2 months to actually learn it. And then after a month on my first role, I made $8,000 my first month. And I was living in Thailand, living up the best life, and $8,000 per month is way more there. So you can argue that that's like another huge pro to high ticket sales. You can live anywhere, and now the money takes you further. But I digress. In 3 to 6 months, it is very doable to make at least 10K per month, which is 120. But there's really no cap. I mean, there is a cap per se, but I've heard of people making 50, 60, even more, $1,000 per month with high ticket sales, with the very, very best people in the industry and the very best offers, the most lucrative opportunities, which is very hard to do. But I guarantee if I wanted to take this much, much further in the next 2 or 3 years, I could 100% get there. And so engineering like caps you get like a 2% increase every year. But in high ticket sales, I mean, you can increase that every year, especially since it's 100% commission, and like you really just make as much money as you want to make. And so overall, done properly, in literally 6 months, you'll make the wages of an engineer and possibly even more than a doctor. In a year, you can definitely make more than a doctor. And on top of that, you have way more freedom because you can live literally anywhere in the world. You can design a schedule, and you have no boss. And I've never been an engineer, so I don't know if it's like very physical work. I know being a doctor is very difficult, very stressful, but I literally just sit in this chair right here and literally just like ask people some questions, talk to them, and it's pretty damn easy, and I make fantastic money. And I literally got into it like 8 months ago. So that's kind of the overview. In conclusion, with college, you waste 4 years learning, you're in debt, so you come out, you're already in a hole, and you're making less. And like, guys, the biggest part of this is the time, because in this, you don't waste any time. Like, it's a couple months, and then you can be making that money. So it's like, in those 4 years that you would have been going to college, you can make almost $500,000 if you learn this, and you're not going to be in debt. And by the end of that 4 years, you could be making way, way more, because you can like constantly increase your income as you get better and as you get better like in the industry. So I always thought it was better, but now like since I compared it and compared the numbers, it's actually like mind blowing to me. And I remember people close to me, close friends, would tell me you're never going to be successful if you don't go to college. I think that's hilarious now. I think it's funny, but they're very, very ignorant, and I feel bad for people that are ignorant because they're going to lose in the world. So I feel bad for them, but I'm not perfect myself. There's definitely things I'm ignorant to, which is why I'm not a millionaire yet, but I'll get there soon. And hopefully this video helps if you were thinking about college, thinking about doing something else. This is literally just high ticket sales, and there's a million different opportunities out there. So hopefully that helps, guys. Follow my Instagram, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.